following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, Juneteenth is finally here. Juneteenth, 150 years ago, slavery ended in the United States. And it took 2.5 years before Texas, let the slaves know that they were free. It's kind of funny when you look back at it. They just didn't want to give it up. And so, but now, this has been long coming. And people are saying, okay, good. We've got this holiday, a federal holiday. And so finally, the recognition that this terrible thing that went in history is due. Okay, it's here. Now, we have another link, though, in the black slavery chain. There's one last link that people forget about. There's one last chain link in the black slavery issue. This is the medical doctor health chain. Okay? Doctors pass on an enormous amount of misinformation to the black community. So, all these diseases that black people are very famous in getting: high blood pressure, diabetes, obesity, heart disease, kidney failure, lung stuff, back stuff, arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis. All these things, okay, are a combination of nutritional deficiencies. None of them are genetic. What about sickle cell anemia, Wallach? Okay, no, that's a nutritional deficiency of the embryo early in pregnancy when the embryo's bone marrow cells that make hemoglobin are forming, and if mama's missing something, the stem cells that make the hemoglobin aren't developed properly, and it might be 2% or 5% or 10% or whatever it is that are damaged permanently, and they'll produce that same percentage of sickle cells, but it's not a genetic thing. Okay, it's a nutritional deficiency early in pregnancy. Every vertebrate, whether it's an elephant or a giraffe or a moose or whatever, can get sickle cell anemia. White folks get sickle cell anemia. It's called thalassemia. They're confusing everybody. Well, where did all these white folks get all those black genes? Huh? And then in the United States and North America, the species of vertebrates that has the highest rate of sickle cell anemia is deer, black-tailed deer and white-tailed deer. Huh? Okay? And so you can't explain that with genetics. It's actually a nutritional deficiency of the embryo early in pregnancy when the bone marrow cells that make the hemoglobin are being formed. Okay, easily dealt with. I want everybody to get a hold of the book and the CD, Black Gene Lies, the book and the CD, Black Gene Lies. You heard me say this many times. Every black kid in America, every black kid in the world needs to read the book and listen to the CD. Okay, it's going to add 25 to 50 healthy years to their life, save them an enormous amount of unnecessary misery. I also want them to get the book Hell's Kitchen and the CD, Hell's Kitchen. The book Hell's Kitchen is also going to be in Spanish here. We've already done the translation. It's at the printer. In a few weeks, we'll have Hell's Kitchen, not only in English, the book and the CD, but also in Spanish. So I'm very excited about that. And by eating properly, staying away from all the bad stuff, no fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, brown rhinos, no sugar, no carbonated drinks, even the diet ones, and taking the 90 essential nutrients according to body weight, all of these diseases that are put into the metabolic syndrome, which is, obesity and high blood pressure and diabetes and heart disease and kidney disease and so on, those things will disappear. Okay, just like how did rickets disappear? Well, they started putting vitamin D3 and extra calcium into the milk. Okay, and so that's why rickets disappeared. It's that simple. Okay, we can do that with all these diseases said to be genetic in the black community. Then I want you to appreciate that if everybody needs to do this, regardless of age. And for kids, we have what we call kids toddy. Okay, it's a liquid multiple, tastes good. It's the best kids supplement out there, kids toddy. We have the Cal Toddy, which is our calcium and magnesium and the 78 plant-derived minerals. And then we have the kids sprinkles, taste like watermelon. I like to put those on my own gluten-free vanilla ice cream or my gluten-free green tea ice cream. I put the kids sprinkles on there. Then, of course, they need the EFA for the essential fatty acids. And if the mother is going to breastfeed the baby, she needs to be taking the 90 essential nutrients prior to conception so there's no birth defects, right? And then when she breastfeeds the baby, she's got to continue taking these supplements because she's now supplementing for herself and also for the baby. And, I have so many good stories about preventing and reversing birth defects early in pregnancy, including, Noah Knievel. Lauren Knievel, Evel Knievel's niece-in-law, was pregnant 2.5 months pregnancy, and she had an embryo that was diagnosed through ultrasound and 3 screen tests as being Down syndrome, and they wanted her to have an abortion. She said, no. If the baby's born with it, I'll take care of it and love it. But is there anything we can do to reverse this? So, again, we put her on it, and, of course, Noah Knievel was born perfectly normal, and, he graduated university, and good-looking, handsome young guy in his military uniform. So these are the sort of things. There's Ben and Wendy. I have a long story about them. I'll probably tell that tomorrow. Ben and Wendy. Erdman, 2 kids that had Down syndrome. They didn't know each other until they got into college. Great story about them. Okay? And then I want you to appreciate that people give up a lot of their life expectancy. The government says the human life expectancy all over the world, regardless of race, is 155. Hang on, we'll come back with that after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, give us a call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Youngevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Young Duty, 90 Flat Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And I'm going to go back to this story here. And don't forget Kids Toddy, great liquid supplement, complete, except for the EFAs. You got to still add the EFAs. Cal Toddy, calcium, magnesium, and 78 trace minerals. Let's see here. Kids Sprinkles, oh my gosh. Put it on, their ice cream. It's got to be gluten-free ice cream. And don't forget our Rebounder sports drink with 100 nutrients in it, 75 minerals and 25 vitamins, amino acids. Okay, now, in the USA, remember, the human life expectancy is 155. Just came out a couple of weeks ago. The average American lives to be 79. This includes all races. Okay, 79. 79 minus from 155 is 76. We're leaving 76 good years on the table. You go to black Americans alone, 72 years average age. Okay, so about 7 years less than the average. 72 from 155. They're leaving 83 years on the table. And the Latinos, they do a little better. They have 81.8 years. So subtract that from 155. They're leaving 73.2 years on the table. Then you look at, let's see here. Let's look at China. Okay, let's look at China, and they have an average lifespan of 74. You subtract that from 155, they're leaving 81 years on the table. And I jump up to MDs, medical doctors in America. You subtract their average lifespan, 57, and the emergency room doctors is 57 years. Subtract that from 155, they're leaving 98 years on the table. Okay, China is leaving 81 years on the table. 74 years from 155. Japan, they live to be 84. Subtract from 155, they're leaving 71 years on the table. The Philippines, average lifespan is 69.6, just short of 70. They're leaving 85.4 years on the table. Australia is 83 from 155, they're leaving 72 years on the table. New Zealand, 82, they're leaving 73 years on the table. The UK, it's England, Northern Ireland, and Scotland, and some of those little islands, 81 minus 155, 74. India, 70, from 155, they're leaving 85 years on the table. And Hunza, 120 years, they're only leaving 35 years on the table. So I urge you to get rid of all the bad foods, take the 90 essential nutrients, and, stay away from the bad habits, drugs and smoking and all that kind of stuff. And you'll save yourself an enormous amount of unnecessary misery. You'll save if you know your car can go 300,000 miles if you put oil in it and check, the air filter and the antifreeze and all that kind of stuff, are you just going to wax your car? No, you're going to check your antifreeze in the fall. You're going to make sure that there's 6 quarts of oil in there. You'll check the air and the tires. Well, why not do the same thing for yourself? It's just that simple. Okay? Okay, Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got a story headlined, Reasons to Enjoy Kombucha, a drink that helps boost your health. It's a fermented drink that the Chinese started fermenting thousands of years ago. They combined green tea and black tea with sugar and some strains of yeast and then let it ferment. And during the ferment process, lactic acid bacteria forms, giving it its probiotic benefits, health benefits it can provide, supports gut health with these probiotic bacteria, fights inflammation because of its rich antioxidant content, and supports mental health, promotes weight loss, boosts immune health, and in the antioxidants also helps promote healthy blood sugar levels. So there you go.
Well, would you look at that? And, of course, these things go back to the old days. And so back when they thought that all these plagues and pandemics were caused by evil spirits. And so they came up with these various drinks and combinations of herbs and tea and all that kind of stuff as kind of a preventive medicine. They didn't have vaccinations and all that kind of stuff, but they actually got some healing benefits from it. And so thank you for sharing that. And again, I urge everybody to go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. We have books and CDs and DVDs. And you'll learn how to add 25 to 50 health-free years to your life. It's going to cost you, anywhere from, depending on your body weight, $3 to $10 a day. You spend more than that on Starbucks coffee. Okay, we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free, 888-379-2552.
Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Youngevity's Triple Treat chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat dark chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to Physician.
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive, so where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local Youngevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. This is Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity. Okay, in the 9 for Life Crusade, we do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, very good. All right. And so, basically, you've been with us for 30 years. You've seen just about everything that we do in emergencies as well as on just regular stuff and so on. And have you ever run into any of these associate or assistant physicians? Not physicians' assistants, which are kind of like nurses, but these are people who have graduated medical school, but they didn't have enough of the residencies. So let's say they had 35 in their class. There's only 20 residencies available, so 15 of them couldn't get licensed because they couldn't get residencies. Have you ever run into these MD kids like that?
I can't really say that I have, no, but no.
Okay, well, they make up, depending on the state, anywhere from 10 to 25% of the graduate medical doctors, okay? You still have to call them doctor because they got a degree, MD degree, but they can't get licensed without, a residency. And so, they have to work underneath the supervision of a licensed doctor. And they, right now they're jumping off of roofs and committing suicide, overdoses of drugs, because they, in 10 years of school, they run up millions of dollars worth of debt, okay, by loans and all that kind of stuff, student loans. And then they can't practice and pay back. They can't pay back the debt, and so they're being hounded, and their car gets taken away from them, and all that kind of stuff. And so we have something. You don't need to be a licensed physician to help people. You can be a nutritional consultant and give them good advice on diabetes and high blood pressure and heart disease and kidney failure and COPD and heart disease and all that kind of stuff, and obesity and liver disease, right? I mean, you do that. You're not a licensed physician, and you work with people who have all the diseases, right?
Right. And I had a booklet years ago, I think I still got it someplace, where they said that a salesperson is 10 times more likely to become a millionaire than a doctor, because a doctor has to have put forth the image that he's well-to-do, so he has to spend money on an expensive car and belong to the country club and all that stuff, where a salesman doesn't have to do all that. And people buy from emotions more than statistics,
Mm-hmm. Okay, here's the point that I want to make. We only have a moment here, so here's the point that I want to make. Here's all these people, hundreds of thousands of them in the United States alone. Hundreds of thousands of them. This has been going on for over 100 years. Okay, this is a new thing. And so these people are looking. They went to medical school because they want to help people. So our Longevity associates should really go find out what the organization is in their state. They have formal organizations that they belong to. Some of them are called associate physicians, and other states are called assistant physicians. Okay, and so they can go to these various organizations and say, look, I can teach you guys how to be a nutritional consultant, and you can be, helping people with their health issues, everything from heart disease and kidney failure and high blood pressure and diabetes, because they're all nutritional deficiencies. None of them are genetic. Well, thank you, Charmaine. Let's go help these young doctors, associate physicians, and assistant physicians, and get them to go to work. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
Listen to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and young...
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
I have two dogs, Sam and Bailey. Both are golden retrievers. Poor Sam, he was a mess. Always itching. His paws were soaking wet all day from just constant licking. He had bald spots on his back. I just don't like putting shots and steroids into your dog all the time. DINOVITE.com. Dinovite is nutrition. Probably 2 weeks after he started Dinovite, I started seeing great improvements, and today 99% of his issues are non-existent. It's amazing stuff. Since Bailey has been 12 weeks old, he's been a Dinovite dog, and he has 0 issues today. He won't eat his food without Dinovite. When I get out the Dinovite, my dogs actually salivate, like I'm getting them a treat. They drool over it. Dinovite is the best thing you can do for your dog.
You won't believe how happy your dog will be.
I get my Dinovite from DINOVITE.com.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And again, I don't want to leave too quickly from these associate physicians or the assistant physicians, okay? With all this stuff going on, they had just big hurricanes and tornadoes in Illinois. They're going to need lots of help. Okay, we can help them. We have meals, we have our sports drinks, we have supplement programs for kids and adults and so forth. So if you have anybody you know in Illinois, you want to contact them and let them know, hey, we can help them. And then, of course, you have places that are really underserved from the medical thing because they have so few people, like North Dakota and South Dakota and Wyoming and West Virginia. That's one that surprised me. West Virginia is really underserved, and we can really do a good job with them, okay, because they're surrounded by bigger states and so forth. And so let's think about getting all these associate physicians and assistant physicians. Let's get them trained and get to work and save American lives. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to South Carolina. And James, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, James, you're on the air. Okay, sir. How can we help you? Okay, what's up?
I want to talk to you about prostate and then a high hernia.
Okay, prostate and hiatal hernia?
Yeah, hernia down in the bowel, yeah. Yeah, okay. I got on the program, I got on the program about 4 years ago. I've been doing good. I've been taking all the stuff, but about 3 months ago, I saw a little blood in it. In my pee there before that.
In your urine, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, well, how old? Okay, first of all, James, how old are you, sir?
I'm 67 years old, and I weigh 157, and I'm 5'7", and I'm very active. I've been running 20 miles there since 1976, so I'm doing 36 miles a week. So I'm.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. I need to ask you some questions. Do you have any gray hair?
Got full of it. Head full of it.
Okay.
I got
you have any?
Got tingling down my left arm. Remember, down my right arm now.
Okay. And so, do you have anything going on in your hands and your wrists?
Well, I got a little tingling down my right arm. That's all right there. And then I got a little, I got the constipation, but I'm taking the herbal rain for it.
Oh, good. Okay. Now, also, do you have any skin issues? Any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No, that's nothing like that.
Okay, do you have any high blood pressure or diabetes?
Nah.
Okay, do you have any varicose veins in your legs?
Nah.
No? Okay. All right. Do you have any ringing in your ears or balance problems?
I don't have no balance problem, but I do hear a little ringing in my ears every now and then.
Okay, kind of comes and goes. Any heart problems,
No, no heart problem. I think I got this osteoporosis skull. That's what I'm thinking. I've been listening to all your shows.
Yeah, you got osteoporosis of the skull. Okay. So, Charmaine, what would you do here for James? He weighs 157 pounds. He got osteoporosis of the skull, and that's probably what's causing the tingling down in his hands and arms. The skull is squeezing, the spinal cord is coming out, squeezing the auditory branch of the eighth cranial nerve, which is giving him the coming and going of the tinnitus or ringing in his ears. He's got a prostate issue. He got gray hair. Okay. And let's see here. Oh, he's constipated. Okay. So what would you do for him?
Well, and he said he was taking the herbal rainforest, which should work for the constipation. I would, avoid the bad stuff again. No wheat, barley, rye, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils. And then he needs 2 packs, so I'd get him on a healthy bone and joint pack and a healthy brain and heart pack. And then I would add to it the Prost FX.
Okay, very good. And give us a call every couple of weeks. Don't wait a year. Give us a call every couple of weeks. We'll walk you through this, James, back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. If you've ever had trouble getting into the show, today is your day. Call us between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. You've listened to...
Hi, registered pharmacist Ben Fuchs here. I've been studying healthy bodies for 35 years, and what I've got to tell you may shock and surprise you, but if you listen up, it may change your life.
Diabetes or pre-diabetes or dysglycemia, bad blood sugar. Sugar-storing cells have tuned out insulin because we're pounding our bodies with sugar and refined carbohydrates that cells just stop listening to insulin. The ultimate sign of insulin resistance is elevated blood sugar that doesn't go down. When blood sugar stays elevated, it can react with various proteins in the body, especially the protein albumin and the protein hemoglobin, and ultimately we're off to the degenerative disease races. This is called insulin insensitivity or insulin resistance. By the way, insulin resistance is a problem not just because cells stop listening to insulin, but because insulin does other things. Insulin's a growth hormone. It makes cells divide. So even though cells aren't listening to insulin's command to process sugar, all the other effects of insulin are still going on. For example, even though insulin's effects on sugar processing are reduced or diminished, insulin's effects on dividing cells, making cells divide, that's not diminished at all. Elevated insulin, as insulin levels go up, your cells are starting to divide really fast. That means cysts. That means growth. Ultimately, insulin elevations are responsible for fibroids and cysts and growth. This ultimately means the emperor of all maladies, cancer.
Pharmacist Ben here, urging you to go to kscohealth.com to order Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Healthy Start Pack, and other nutritional supplements that I personally use and recommend. You can purchase these premium quality products at wholesale prices online at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com. I'm the pharmacist that believes that staying healthy and strong is not only about medicine, it's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to do its work. Go to kscohealth.com. Make sure you check out the cool videos, too, at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll free, 1-888-379-2552. And when you sign up as an associate, which is kind of one of our business builders, if you will, and every time you renew, you got to renew every year to keep your franchise, I will give you free $500. I will give you free $500 worth of business building materials and information and a website. And so you can actually build your longevity business by using all these freebies that we're giving you to give to your new distributors and everything, so they're not starting out from zero and stuff. It's a great thing. And of course, your longevity business is a willable asset. you can retire on it for years and years and years. You still get your income stream, and then you die. You leave it to your kids or your wife or your church or whoever you want to leave it to, right? I mean, it's a great, great, great way to get involved in your community. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to California. And Shelley, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, Shelley, you're on the air.
Hello, thank you for taking my call.
Yes, ma'am.
My family and I just recently purchased your product, Circulatory, and we just wanted to verify with you that two things: what the herbal ingredients are in it, and if it would conflict with a person who's on Eliquis.
No, and just don't cold turkey off your medication, prescription medication, and you're going to be looking at blood pressure and pulse and all that kind of stuff. You're going to check yourself, right?
Yes.
Okay, and so as things get better, you can slowly reduce the medication based on the numbers you're getting. So don't do it cold turkey. And sometimes, it just takes a couple of weeks to, wow, this is really improving here. And so, I can drop my medication by 10%. And then, you go to the doctor and he say, well, yeah, you're doing great here. But they almost never ask you, what are you doing? They don't want to know, but they'll say, yeah, you're doing great. Yeah, it's okay. You drop the medication, no problem. And then come back in a month. You go back in a month, and now you're down to just 10% of the original medication, okay? But don't cold turkey, okay?
Absolutely. But what are the herbal ingredients in the Circulatory?
Okay, I apologize. I have 5,000 products, and I don't have a bottle in front of me. Okay, so you can go online and look that up, or call, and they will tell you.
Okay.
I apologize. I can't give it to you.
Sure, terrific. And last question would be, would Circulatory be something you would recommend for someone who has moderate dementia? That might help them?
Okay. Well, there is a type of dementia called vascular dementia where you have plaque in the arteries in the brain, not getting enough oxygen to the brain. So, Charmaine, what would you do for somebody who had dementia? Would you just give them one product? What would you do for them?
No. Personally, I would give them the de-stress and the synaptive and also oxybody cherry berry wouldn't hurt either.
How about healthy brain and heart packs?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying in addition to the healthy brain and heart packs.
But you didn't say that.
Okay, that's what I meant. Okay. That's what I meant.
Okay.
Those things in addition to it.
Yeah, the healthy brain and heart pack would be 1 per 100 pounds of body weight, and then Char is exactly right. The Ultimate Daily Classic tablets that's going to support healthy blood flow through blocked arteries in the heart and the brain and the kidneys and the legs and everywhere else. You need the MSM for supporting connective tissue, which is things like tendons and ligaments and cartilage and the walls of arteries and veins and so forth. You got to take more than just one product. You're not going to get the maximum benefit. You'll be disappointed if you just try and say, well, I added the Circulatory to it. Well, that's an add-on to the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack. That's not the main thing you're going to do. Okay? You have to do the whole thing and stay away from all the bad foods to maximize absorption and stop the inflammation that causes the problem. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat bran, no sugar, and no carbonated drinks. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Oklahoma. And Brooke, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Brooke, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Hi, Dr. Wallach. I am 31 years old. I'm 5'4" and 115 pounds. I've been on the bone and joint pack for about a month, but I wanted to call and make sure that I'm taking all the extra secret sauces that I need.
Mm-hmm. What's your problem?
So I have had a lot of vertigo and noise in my ear. My left arm and hand gets numb, but mostly the vertigo and the ringing in the ear is the most constant and biggest issue.
Okay. And you're how old? 31?
Yes.
Okay, Charmaine, what's going on here with Brooke? She's got vertigo. She's dizzy. She's got tinnitus, ringing in the ears. Her hands.
She's got she definitely got osteoporosis of the skull. No problem. No question.
But she's only 31. Isn't that disease of 70-year-olds?
No.
No, you're exactly right. Osteoporosis, a baby can be born with it. If the mother doesn't have nutrition to make the baby perfect, the baby can be born with osteoporosis of the skull. So what does Brooke have to do diet-wise and supplement-wise? She's 115 pounds.
Well, she said she's taking the bone-in joint pack, which is what she needs to take. And in addition to that, I would take MSM, and I would take the Fucoid Z also. And, again, avoid the bad stuff, which we've talked about. And it wouldn't hurt her to...
what about vitamin D3?
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. Vitamin D3 for absorption. Those 3 extra things will do a lot.
Okay, yep. Yeah, exactly. And so she needs, 1 healthy bone and joint pack. And it wouldn't hurt for her to get 2 bottles of selenium, okay, because it's got those cofactors that are good for the connective tissue and so forth. Do you have any gray hair, Brooke? Any gray or white hair?
No.
Oh, do you have any varicose veins or hemorrhoids or spider veins, anything like that?
I don't.
Okay, good. Do you have any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No, sir, I do not.
Okay, beautiful. Any high blood pressure, diabetes?
No, I do have a lot of white sunspots that have popped up just over the last couple of years.
Okay. Are you a woman of color, or are you...
No, I'm Caucasian.
Okay. But you don't tan in certain places, and it's lighter color than the rest of you, right?
Right.
Yeah, this can be called
vitiligo.
Like
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Vitiligo.
Okay, it can be called vitiligo, and this is due to a deficiency of certain nutrients. That's why I wanted you to get a hold of. With your body weight, I would get 2 bottles of our selenium, not Walgreens selenium. Our selenium has 5 cofactors, and it's the cofactors that's missing. Okay. And so you want to take 3 of those twice a day. It'd be 2 bottles a month of our selenium, which goes along with everything else that Char mentioned. The tinnitus, so the ringing in the ear, go away very quickly, which is a squeezing of the auditory branch of the atrial nerve by osteoporosis of the skull. The vertigo or dizziness goes along with the squeezing of the vestibular branch of the atrial nerve. Do you have anything like COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, dry cough, or hiccups, or anything like that?
No, I don't, thankfully.
Okay. Okay, good. All right. And you don't have constipation or diarrhea or irritable bowel syndrome. Did you have your appendix out when you were a kid?
No, I didn't. My mother has been pretty much dissected though, so I know she was really deficient probably when she was pregnant with me, and that caused a lot of this, I'm sure.
Okay, so she had her appendix out. You were saying?
Oh yeah, she's had a lot of things removed.
Yeah, well, see, that's gluten. That's gluten.
Yeah.
So you got to get rid of all that. All right, and you'll add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. And Char gave you very good advice. And give us a call every couple of weeks because you're going to have a great testimony. The tinnitus and vertigo, dizziness goes away. The stuff going on in your hands and arms is caused by your skull squeezing the spinal cord. Most people don't realize it, but your spinal cord is formed in the brain, comes out of the big hole in the back of your skull called the foramen magnum. And when you get the osteoporosis of the skull gets thicker and squeezes the spinal cord and all the nerves, and that's why you have all these symptoms. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations.
It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to Physician.
If weight loss is your goal, try Longevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low-carbohydrate or low-glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low-carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management for optimal health. With this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Young Judy, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to Texas. And Ken, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Ken, you're on the air.
Yes, I had a question on rice. I was told that in Japan, Korea, and some other places, they mostly eat glutinous rice. And you were saying on the statistics that people in the East, for the most part, who were on rice diets were not dying of COVID, where people in the West, which are, I guess, were mostly gluten-based diets, were. So is it the benefit of the rice or the detriment of the gluten that seems to be the big effect there?
Okay, well, when you eat rice, you're not getting any gluten. Glutinous rice is just as sticky as, we used to call it sticky rice, but you can call it glutinous rice, but there's no gluten in rice. Okay, just like there's no gluten in corn. Okay, and so gluten is found in,
but it's not.
Yeah, no, just because it's sticky. Just depending what state or country you come from. Again, in Missouri, where I grew up, we called it sticky rice. Okay, because it gets a little sticky when you boil it. But it has to do with the amino acids and stuff in it. It has nothing to do with gluten. Okay. Gluten is found in wheat, barley, rye, and oats. And, you look up, and ask Siri, on the internet, Siri, if you go gluten-free, what benefit are you going to get? He says, oh, yeah, there's benefit because, there is inflammation and you're going to get some, maybe some celiac disease or something like that. But oats are okay. Well, no, oats have the most gluten in them of all those grains. Okay, so wheat, barley, rye, and oats. The gluten in oats is called gliadin. There is no safe gluten. If you have any gluten, wheat, barley, rye, or oats, whether it's beer or whiskey or whatever, or pancakes or waffles or frozen pizzas, box it up and give it to your doctor with love, just like the 007 movies. To Russia with love, give all the gluten to doctors with love. Okay, don't throw it away. It's too expensive, but use it properly and give it to the doctors. Okay?
What about all those people that are like energetic at 90, 100 years old and they eat oatmeal and bread or a bread-based diet?
Okay. Well, these are people who, I guarantee you, who are supplementers. These are people who supplement a lot. people who do not supplement and eat gluten, they're not going to make it to 90. These are the ones who die 55 years early. These are the ones who die in their 50s and 60s and 70s from heart attacks and these diseases like diabetes and high blood pressure and arthritis and strokes and aneurysms and those kind of things, because these are all nutritional deficiencies. And if you're eating gluten for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and all your snacks are beer and pretzels, which are gluten, that kind of stuff, and toast, French toast, you have pancakes and waffles and cream of wheat and oatmeal, okay? And then you go to the spaghetti factory 3 nights a week and eat spaghetti and chicken noodle soup and all that kind of stuff. You're doomed. You're not going to live to be 90, okay? That's why our average lifespan in America is 79, okay, not 90. And so, and you look at places like Japan, their average lifespan is 84, okay, and they eat primarily rice. The Hunzas, okay, they eat corn and rice and beans and squash, that kind of stuff, and their average lifespan is 120. But they do get the water from the Giltar Glacier, which has, I don't know, maybe 60, 70 minerals in it. Our big hammer in our toolbox, our Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, has 215 nutrients in it. Of course, the core is the Healthy Start Pack, which has 90 nutrients in it, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, 3 fatty acids. And then we added another 115 nutrients to it to get the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, 215 nutrients. 215 nutrients. You get Centrum, their brag on TV. Complete nutrition, 27 nutrients. That's not even a third of the 90, let alone 10%, 10% of the 215, okay? And so there's no way, there's no other products or combination on the market. But if you want to live a long time, you got to give up wheat, brown, rye, and oats and live on rice and sweet potatoes and beans and squash. Supplement. And when you get tired of supplementing, supplement some more. Okay, well, great questions today. Thank you so much, Charmaine. Superlative job as usual. Thank you so much, Doug. Superlative job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.